Okay, I'm back. I'm here, not back. Welcome to the stream, guys. After a week-long hiatus, I am back. Not for any serious reason. Well, I mean, it's kind of serious, because, like, a lot of stuff has happened in the last, like, week. More notably, I found another tactical RPG that I can gush about. And we're playing that today. And problem is, has a Wildermyth problem. And what do I mean by the Wildermyth problem? I mean there's a lot of fucking dialogue. That's what I mean by the Wildermyth problem. I like talking to you guys, but when it comes to reading dialogue, when it comes to like reading text in the game, I can only do it for so long. Like, I could just solve the problem by not reading it at all, but most streamers do that, and I am most streamers. But I'm also not like most of the streamers, because most streamers aren't a furry VTuber guy. No flack to them. If you want to be a furry YouTuber, you furry VTuber guy, that's fine. The problem, I have no problem about that. It's just that there's a lot of those. I would say I simp for you, but I got a girlfriend now, so it feels wrong. Womp womp. Yeah, it is kind of wrong when you have a GF, but congrats. I have yet to figure out that. Sorry, my brain is jumbled and all over the place. You gotta excuse me. My brain has not been braining. We can change. I want the UI scale to freaking make it tiny, but then no one will see it. Also, yeah, I just realized that nothing is playing. There we go. Is it too loud? Might be a bit too loud. That's too quiet. That's too loud. Good enough. Turn up on hover sound. Alright, let's start a new game. So this is gonna be our Venture Guild Season 1 stream. Gotta make that. And now we're gonna play on very hard mode. No, I'm kidding. Wait, how hard is... Oh, Jesus. You can make this up to 100? Why would you do that? Okay, I asked the same thing when I play fucking when I play Dark Deity. Cause, with Dark Deity, you can increase these an awful lot. And you can just make the most miserable experience ever. This is misery. This is literal misery. Misery mode. I don't think it's possible. 0 difficulty mod. And we can, we can do this. Let's go. Dear friend, it has been a long time, hasn't it? I always thought about writing to you, but I've never found the courage to do so. How ironic that my very first letter to you would be also my last. Because by the time you receive this letter, I will already be dead. There's a space between the dead there, but don't ignore that, it's a typo. Friend. Oh, there's another space there, I'm sorry. But I have a favor that I want to ask of you. It concerns the Adventurer Guild. It has been difficult these last couple of years. It shames me to admit that we have been struggling, and I'm afraid of what will become of the guild now that I'm gone. I fear without the right leadership, it will cease to exist. That's why I want you to become the new guild master. I know it might be selfish of me to ask this of you, but I ask you as your friend, as someone who considered you family. Please don't let our dream die. Former guild master of the Adventurer Guild, and your old friend, Fran. I'll just have to consider that. Yeah, yeah, hmm, 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 I gotta think about this. Hmm, hmm. Come on, let me do the joke. You bastard! There we go. Okay, we're doing it now. It shouldn't be much further from here. If we follow the road, we should be arriving at the guild in no time. Good to hear. This journey has been exhausting. You got us lost several times, and we had to pretty much run from every encounter we came across. Honestly, I'm surprised that we even survived thus far. Yes, sorry about that, Guildmaster. We haven't been adventurers for long. Guildmaster, it's still weird hearing that. Guess we didn't really show our best side so far, huh? Did we? No? No, you didn't. Jeez, we really didn't start off the right foot with our future boss, did we? Time to butter up. I know we haven't been that great so far, but we're still young and learning. I'm sure we'll improve it in no time under your leadership, especially when you're such a handsome... I mean, well... good-looking person. Thank you, I guess? What was that stutter just now? I just noticed I can't tell if our guildmaster's a man or a woman. What are you talking about? Of course it's a... See? You can't tell either, right? I have an idea. Guildmaster, I noticed that we never call you by your name. I kind of feel bad about it. It makes everything so formal. Technically, I'm your boss, so that seems just right. Yes, of course. But it doesn't seem right if we don't at least know your name. So, could you tell us? I'm not gonna name myself Salty. Simply because... I'll just show you when we get there. But right now... Wait, there's something I forgot. Oh, wait, hold on. I apologize for closing the game. But I just realized something. Hi, Aurora. I forgot to enable a setting. Ah, fuck, I have to... My bad. My bad. Forgot to enable a specific setting, and now I have to go for the whole tutorial. Well, not the whole tutorial, just part of it. So, we start by deleting... Also, yeah, I have 27 hours. 28 hours on this game? Okay, we delete this one. Then we start a game. Because I forgot to do a specific custom setting. Allow scouting adventurers. This allows me to, oh, it just says it right here. Adventurers could be specifically scouted in the tavern for a fee. You can design their traits, attributes, and talents before using a point system. That's what I meant. I had to fucking... Skipping that. And then we just go back to the name thing. It's gonna take a minute, just bear with it. Bear with it more. Bear with it just a little bit longer. Okay. Alright, so we skip all of this. Wait, can I just hit exit? I can. I was worried I would skip over. Okay, so we're gonna call this Guildmaster Kel. Tell him. Totally not based on any specific character from a specific franchise made by Nintendo. There's no harm in that. It's Kellum. Kellum. Ah, I see. Of course, of course. You still can't tell, can you? No. You think it'd be awkward to ask now? What do you think? For now, let's just keep rolling with it and avoid the use of pronouns. If you're done whispering, I have a suggestion to make. As you said, you're still capable of learning, but I do want to reach the guild in one piece, so here's my suggestion. For the remainder of my journey, let me take charge. I used to be an adventurer for more than half my lifetime, and I'm sure that I could bring the best out of you. I don't think any of us would have any issues with that. Good, then follow me. So, what were the names again? Pretty sure they told me. Also pretty sure that they told me their life stories and traits, which is kind of weird to tell a stranger. Oh, maybe I'll find that info on the character pages. I probably should have read that, and it's fine. So we got Victor! Victor the Defender. Victor was a man who was unfortunately born to a family that had nothing for him to inherit. Hoping to gain at least anything out of life, he decided to become an adventurer. While he does have quite the impressive physique for an adventurer, it seems like Victor never held a weapon before. He is quick. He has a pretty decent high dex growth. Plus 5 crit, increases total value of loot found by 10%. That's pretty good. Victor is a very picture of health. Nice. Okay, Sasha. Sasha once lived in a small, simple village, a background that would usually humble people, but at a young age, Sasha found out she was capable of using magic. Ever since then, Sasha always believed that she was destined for greatness, and in her mind, the fastest way for that was to make a name for herself as an adventurer. She's bright, 30% intelligence growth, and plus 1 intelligence. Clumsy. Oh no, that's gonna suck. Sasha is almost comically clumsy, to the point that she causes actual harm. Plus 10 crit, and greedy. Sasha loves money more than her fellow men. Wages increased by 50%, but the total value of loot during quests is increased by 20. Pretty nice. Ivy. Ivy used to be just a simple thief who lived an unremarkable life of petty crimes. It was a life that Ivy would eventually get sick of. After seeing some adventurers lavishly spend their earnings from their last quests in the tavern, she thought to herself, why not her? She seems easy enough, could conclusion that probably has killed a lot of young adventurers by now. Ivy grew up in a place where where law holds no meaning. 30% dex growth, +1 dex and willpower, and +3 crit. Tiny. Ivy is tiny and adorable. Just don't say that to her face. +10 physical attack, ew. But probably not needed. +10 dodge and -20 strength growth. Also ew. But you have a star on it? So you might be okay? +30 dex growth. Humble. Ivy knows that there is always someone better. +30 wisdom growth? How high is your wisdom? Wait, no, it's willpower, never mind. Oh, minus 20 willpower growth. Well, she's never gaining willpower. Oh no, bandits! No need to panic. Bandits really shouldn't scare you. They're like introductory enemies for adventurers. Why don't you come here and say that to my axe? Oh, they look pissed now. Guildmaster. No worries, I still think you can take them on. Let them come to you first and try to use the environment to your advantage. Battles in our adventure guild are turn-based. Every round, characters will get a turn to act. The order of 1 depends on the other initiative value, plus a random number between 1 and 10. Hi. Hi, Addie. Womp womp. How is you? The higher the outcome, the earlier the character can act. On their turn, the characters have a number of action points, AP, to spend on actions. Addie hates furries. You is good. Do they really? Or are you just saying that as a funny haha joke? To end your turn, I click the end. Okay, you know what? Okay, on one hand, I could read all of this. On the other hand, I'm already reading the dialogue, which I know is a lot. I don't know, they might. Because there's a lot of dialogue heading my way, and I'm already getting sluggish when I'm reading that. So I'm just gonna hold off on it. Oh, I like furries. I have a friend that has one. They're like my best friend. Hi. Hi, Aurora again. Had no idea if you left it. Or have you been here this whole time? I don't know, my brain's kind of going, oh, you're here the whole time. Okay. My brain's kind of melting right now. And that's not a good sign if my brain's already melting. Four damage. Dodge, please? Thank you. I don't want to count on that, but the RNG in this game is like XCOM, where the RNG says it's 95%, but that 5% just seems to hit just a little bit more often. Hey, nice block. Do this. 54% and I hit. Luck is on my side right now. And I just had to spoil it. Please don't spam. Attribute checks. Just basically rolling a dice. We could use a shovel, but I want to roll the dice. Oh, I got it. Success. Wait, that was like a... That was exact. Wait. This place here is full of resources we can collect. Collecting resources is an important part of adventuring. We can use them to make our own potions and equipment. So, try to always collect all the resources if possible. Sometimes you might not have enough space in your inventory, so try and prioritize what to bring back with you. Also, I feel like the UI is a bit small. Let me fix that. Is that better? We'll just collect some wood. Just put Minecraft music over this. Basically the same game. Damn it, now we're getting attacked by wild monsters. Beware of that direwolf. It is a quick fellow and I reckon at your level you will have a hard time hitting it. Do you have any tips? I do. Believe in yourself. Hey. I think we believed a bit too hard and now the whole screen is white. Wow, great tiling on that water. I know, wonderful, right? Any other tips? I'm being serious. I've seen you fight. You're all stronger than you think you are. Really? Yes. I've hardly seen anyone as talented as you lot. Now go out there. I'm sure you'll be able to defeat those monsters. Yes, Guildmaster. Will not disappoint you. They really bought that. This whole Guildmaster thing is going to be much easier than I thought. The application did not believe in letting Windows know it was still running. It took me a second to understand the joke. In the bush you go. To be hidden. Do we have potions if it's too much to ask? I mean, we have the bush. We can heal the bush. You know what? No, that's not fair. How the AI know I was in there? That's the AI. Ooh, 52. Maybe try your hand at a shield bash. It's a 62% chance to hit and a 95% chance to stun. No fucking way. Draining all my streamer luck early, it seems. Okay. Fair enough. Heroic hit. So it reminds me of one anime where the people got reincarnated into a different world. You just described every isekai. I am fully aware. I missed. You know, that's very nice how I miss. That's so good. Alright. I could fire... No, actually... Are you weak to Earth? No, you don't have any resistances. This is just somehow the stronger move. Shove it in the water. You can't. You can't shove it into the water. This isn't together in battle. It's treated like a wall. Yeah, lame indeed. Good work, everyone. At this point, you're all probably exhausted. We should camp now and to get you some rest. It's important to always know when to take a break and recover. Let's do that. Yeah, we just do the hearty meal. Plus 40 HP and SP, 15 bravery points, and plus 3 camp points for... I think that's for every person in the camp. No? Oh wait, it's just added on to the... Yeah, I would have had 3 then. Encourage Ivy. Encourage Victor. Honestly, this is the only thing I could really do. I didn't mean to do that. I thought that was the encourage button for some reason. I'm exhausted. My legs feel like they're going to fall off. Maybe you should consider taking up yoga. Hi, you think yoga's gonna help me carry this heavy backpack? Well, it might help with the complaining. Feel well rested. I don't. Man, imagine feeling well rested. Couldn't be me. Damn, there are even more bandits up ahead and they're blocking the road. Does that mean we have to fight our way through? Not necessarily. Not everything has to end in a fight. We might have other options, depending on the situation. Let's see what we can do. Ahead of the event... Oh, someone followed me. Crud, I need to find out who followed me. Give me 1 second. Open up your stream manager when you're streaming. It's common fucking sense. Who? Oh, Addie, thank you for the follow. I apologize for my, my unprofessionalism. I haven't done this in a while. Okay, anyways. Ahead of the adventurers were a group of bandits blocking a road. It seemed they were waiting for their next group of victims. The adventurers could see that the bandits slightly outnumbered them. A fight was therefore not in their best interest. The party remembered what the guildmaster said to them and started to think about alternate ways to get past them. Try to intimidate the bandits to let the party through. Great, okay, we spend 10 BP to reroll. Watch it fail again. Okay. Ivy suggested that they should just walk toward the bandits confidently. She argues that if they seem intimidating enough, they might just let them through without a fight. The others agreed to the plan together, and together they walked toward the bandits. As the party approached, the bandits appeared taken aback by their lack of fear. Ivy adopted a fierce expression on her face, hoping to intimidate the bandits. The bandits huddled together, murmuring in hushed tones, seemingly considering the group's approach. The adventurers were already amidst the bandits and they just continued walking. If the bandits wanted to attack, then this was their best opportunity. However, surprisingly, the bandits just let the adventurers through without doing anything. Seems like none of them had the guts to attack. The guildmaster silently asked themselves, how did that plan work? The following adventurers gain +3 bravery. Ivy. Finally, the group reached their destination. In front of them stood a giant fortress, an old abandoned Empyrean fortress that had been claimed by the Adventurer Guild several years ago. It now acts as a base of operations for the Adventurers Guild. In front of the fortress stands an old familiar face. Oh, Ivy's gonna promote. Yay! Oh great, it's her. This is Fiola, my friend's wife. She and I have an agreement. I can't stand her. She can't stand me. So you really came back, Kel. Fiola, I see you're still here. I was sure by now that you'd be already back in your swamp hut and brewing some children in an iron cauldron. Jesus Christ. Charming as ever, I see. Guess the only thing that grew older is your exterior. Still can't believe you will become the new guildmaster. What was my husband thinking? It's like a nightmare. You can help me get rid of mine by going back to the underworld you call home. And just leave the guild, which my husband has spent his life to raise, to somebody who I'm sure has done nothing worthwhile in the last 10 years? I think not. You wanna go? Try me! Hi, Vanilla. Whoa there, you two. We're here to greet the new guildmaster, not start a fight. And who are you? Hello, guildmaster. I'm Falcon, one of the instructors of the Adventuring Guild. I was asked by Fiola here to accompany her to this meeting, saying that it would be too troublesome if the two of you were alone. But I didn't quite expect this. Kelm and I share a history. Kelm was my friend of my late husband, but the two of us never saw eye to eye. I was too afraid that your gaze would turn me into stone. And wouldn't that be wonderful? Besides, of course, from the ugly statue that would spoil the landscape. Jeez, don't need to undermine your relationship before me. Don't we actually have more important matters to discuss? For example, welcome to the new guild. Welcoming the new guildmaster of the Adventurer Guild. Congratulations. Although I have to admit that won't be an easy position to be in. Fran's letter slightly hinted at it. How bad is it? I don't know how much you have heard from, but the Adventurer Guild has been going downhill for some time now. We lost most of our reputation and contacts. All of our seasoned adventurers have left us, and there's not much gold left to keep the guild going. Honestly, it's a mess. That does sound bad. That's why you're here. The former guildmaster was certain that you can bring the Adventurer Guild back on its feet. Where do we start? My suggestion would be to start recruiting new adventurers. You can usually find them in the tavern. How about we pay to visit right now? Can I have another one? Okay, it's a bug. You already had enough. You already had enough. You lightweight. Who are you calling a lightweight? I ain't done. I hope that's not a typo. I really hope that's a typo, that's funny. Sure. Oh, hi Fiola, and hi Falcon. Is this... Oh, Tabby? That's right, this is unfortunately the new guild master. Unfortunately? Don't mind them, just introduce yourself. Hello Guildmaster, I'm Tabby, and this is... Why did it flash white for a second? That spooked me. This tavern belongs to me. This is where all the adventurers go when they need to relax. If you think someone had a hard day, just send them to me and I'll make them drink until they're too intoxicated to even remember why they were sent in the first place. I would have phrased it differently, but yes, sometimes the former guildmaster would buy drinks for adventurers to raise morale. It's actually quite efficient. My advice is to keep that tradition and occasionally buy a drink or two for the adventurers. Anything else I should keep in mind here? As I already said before, usually new adventurers who would like to join the guild will also arrive here. In the past, we would get adventurers from all over the world wanting to join us, many who had already made a name for themselves. Nowadays, however, the only people who come here are people who are too inexperienced and too weak to make it on their own. Hey, I heard that. So what, if you have a problem with that, well, then prove them wrong. That's what I thought. Anyway, we should start looking for adventurers here. At least enough to field a full party of 4 on a quest. Okay, got it. Hey, how about me? As I said, lightweight. Okay, let's see who we got. Well, actually, I'm gonna scout. So, basically, you can make your own character here. Yeah, you just make your own character here. That's what the whole scouting thing is for, so you can make your own character and stuff. I'm gonna make him a warrior. Oh god, that does not... that does not look like me at all. Let's change that. That's on his face, I just wanted the facial hair out of the way because I'm not using that. It needs slightly longer hair. I'll think about that one. This one's good. I mean, I have like fucking super long hair. And you're already a guy, so no need to change anything there. Gonna make your hair brown as a base and just make it not that shade of brown. His name is not from Ron, it's Salty. Nope. So let's see. Kind. The guild can do much good with this amount of loot. If you go back, I want to change his face actually. Boring plus 20 skull. It's supposed to give you a plus... It's supposed to give you a plus 20 in points. Because it's a negative skill. It's a negative trait. Also, this is not the face I want. Sure, we can go with that. I almost hit randomize. Okay, so I'm gonna pick the traits that that are like me. Weak? Norwin has... Wait, your name's not Norin. It's Salty. Salty's never exercised in his life. Okay. I could do that. Wait, what the fuck is talented? No wonder why this is minus 50. Holy shit, I want to do that. Oh wait, no. Actually? Okay, here. Okay, now I have like 20 points. Okay, maybe not that. I want to put... I want to put a massive... Should probably stop putting the stream in the background. It's causing problems. Anyways. I could put a star on that. Could put a star on that. I want to be endurance or dex. Let's make it dex. The star indicates your dodge and stuff. Actually, I could just like scared of fire. They lose BP. Oh, that puts a scar on their face. I see why they're scared of fire. Scarred. Kind. Lazy. Well, since we have an increased growth on Dex, I guess that's alright. Humble. Frail. Salty can't take a hit. That's one's good. Fast learner. Oh, I could definitely do that. But now I have to like, ew. Alright, so we put... I want to put more strength though. I guess that's okay. Sure. A glass cannon build in this game would seem fun, not gonna lie. It would, but that's not my intention. I want him to be dodgy, but resilient. And I think I can have the best of both worlds if I make him talented. Also, growth of talents are increased by 20. Character is guaranteed at least 2 talents if they're not scouted. Well, so kind of a tank. A dodge tank, but also a tank, yeah. Anyways, there's Salty. We need to recruit 2 more people at least. Why are the 2 characters named Clayton? +1 you're amazing. And Selfish? Ooh, Selfish is a bit disappointing. You had such a good run. With the +40 intelligence, and then the +40 strength growth, and then Selfish. Thank God he is not a healer. Weird hybrid tank. Indeed, indeed. Optimus. Clayton doesn't dwell on the bad stuff. Permanent positive mood buff. I think that outweighs the flaws. Draven. You don't need Dex, honestly. Endurance is great, though. And willpower and bravery. Character is leader of the party. Increase chain attack 10 by 10. I'll keep that in mind if I keep him alive long enough. Bright. Draven is pretty smart for an adventurer. Most are pretty usually dumb as a brick. The Queenans are committing mitosis. Shake my head. I think we recruit Draven. Let's see what the other mage is like. Ooh, educated. Ava is well learned, which is quite rare nowadays. Boring. Ava is as charismatic as a rock. A boring rock. Glutton. More endurance on the mage is nice. And humble. I don't know. I think we just recruit both at that point. They're both pretty good in their own rights. Good. You found a group that's willing to work with you. Congratulations. It's much easier than having to deal with you. So what's next? Now that we have the adventurers, we should be able to do quests again. But before we send the adventurers on their first quest for the Adventurer Guild, we should make some preparations. Usually, the guild provides the adventurers with items for their adventures. A few potions, bandages, antidotes, and etc. Unfortunately, the guild currently has nothing in their inventory. And where do we get more? We saw a merchant here who's selling us his supplies, but he's a bit... Well, it doesn't matter. You'll see for yourself. I like how that sounds. Well, I guess it's time for you to meet Ken. This is our supplier. His name is Mikan. A name I'm pretty sure he is made up. It certainly is. I see we're already off to a great start. Care to explain? After the guild has started to lose its reputation, fewer and fewer merchants were willing to do business with us. Then suddenly a very suspicious stranger appeared. That would be me. And he offered to become our supplier now that all the other merchants have cut their contact with us. He never showed us his face. Never told us where he came from or why he even wants to support the Adventurer Guild. Saw all the red flags. But beggars can be choosers. Can't be choosers, and you, my dear customers, are very much beggars right now. And I'm the philanthropist who is holding you up. So you're doing this out of generosity? Oh, no, 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 no. The actual reason is completely different from that. And you're not going to tell us? Exactly. You're just insightful as you look. I mean, even if I told you a reason, how could you possibly know I'm telling the truth? For all you know, it could be a big bad evil guy that is a part of an unnecessarily elaborate plan to destroy everything you love and care about. Wind up, Guildmaster. I'm joking, of course. I miss the old Guildmaster. He actually laughed when I told him that. Despite all that, there was never any problem with the wares Mikan brought to us. Quite the opposite, in fact. I guess we had no choice but to keep on relying on you then. Thank you, Guildmaster. You will not regret this. Or will you? JK, JK, I know exactly what to buy. Huh, should we buy... Yeah, I don't know. Potion to clear mind? I don't think so. I think we just roll with this. Now there's still one... There's still one place I need you also need to know of. Can we throw a brick at the side? Now there's still one place you need to know of, the temple. Sometimes people get injured and don't need only time to heal. But time is a luxury we cannot always afford. Yes, unfortunately. But the temple can help us with that. How about we also give it a visit today? Wait, before I do that, yeah, I'm aware of how the level up thing works. I played Fire Emblem before. Holy crap, a 135% chance on Dex. That's kinda crazy. I didn't mean to press enter. But okay. So, we have a temple in the Adventurer Guild. Are you sure you want to step foot in here? Aren't you afraid of turning into ash? It is good. Of course not. Unlike you, not a faithless heathen. You should be more worried that the gods didn't smite you, because you defiled this place with your presence. I would pray for your soul, if you had one. You two should be more worried whether the gods should be offended by your bickerings in this place of all places. Oh, hey Nora, nice to see you. Nice to see you too, Mr. Falcon. And of course you too, Miss Viola. If you'll excuse me, I have something to do. She left rather quickly. Hello, Viola. Hello, Falcon. Hello, Eden. We were actually looking for you. Oh, is that so? Then I'm happy to be here. How can I help? We wanted you to introduce you to the new Guildmaster. Guildmaster, this is Eden. He's in charge of the temple here, and is also a training instructor for the guild. Eden, this is our new Guildmaster, Kellum. Oh, so you're Kellum. Something wrong? No, it's nothing. I just heard a lot about you. What did Fran tell you? It wasn't the former Guildmaster. It was Viola. Why are you looking at me? Isn't it obvious that you can solve the priest if the devil haunts your nightmares? Don't worry, Guildmaster. Of course I know Viola was probably exaggerating. You seem to be a very touchy subject for her. I don't even want to know. You really don't. Moving on. As we told you before, sometimes adventurers will need to be sent out again before they're ready. In those cases, Eden can help us. Usually, healing magic is the only capable of giving temporary relief. When adventurers use healing magic for healing potions on the field, they will still need to recover naturally when they come back. But we priests from the church. Oh no, I'm going to butcher the shit out of this, but Ganenta. Ganenta? Why is it so hard for me? Just put this on the Salty Stream bingo. Salty fails to pronounce a word in dialogue. Are specialized in the art of healing and are capable of a ritual that can forcibly recover all injuries. I'm familiar with that process. It's not a great feeling. Unfortunately, it isn't. Having the body mend itself, it's a rather painful process. Therefore, it shouldn't be used too often. Otherwise, your adventures will be less than thankful. Slide me over a copy of the Salty Stream bingo for real. Maybe I'll make one. I don't know. Why does that hurt so much? Because healing magic is weird. Now we should have everything ready for the adventurers to start the first official quest for the Adventurer Guild. For now, the quests we get aren't much. But hopefully with our reputation starts to get better, there will be more and better paying quests available. From here on out, the future of the Adventurer Guild is in your hands. Don't screw this up. They're all explore areas. Traps. Oh, this one's empty, okay. Who are we bringing in? Well, Salty, of course. Maybe a guardian? An archer? I'll make one then. Sure, that'd be funny. I just realized we have 3 mages. That's 1 mage too many. We give the dodge ring over to you. Finally, we can start a quest. After nearly 20 minutes of reading dialogue, we can start a quest. It'll take a second. Just give it a moment. It's gonna be a while, yeah. Just yeah, just give it a bit. Watching in my chair. Sorry for the silence. Okay, finally it's done. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's explore the area. There's a bandit over here. We can fight you, fuck it. Let's move Clayton over here. Let's move Victor up here and have him block. He should have an increased chance to block attacks now. He's gonna block that. What? Bruh. Well, surely it can't happen twice. Okay, not like it's gonna happen twice. Because we targeted someone else instead. Okay. Ow. It's fine. You're probably gonna die. You blocked that. How dare you? Perish. You resisted that? Bruh. I'm fine with that. Just get him dead. Block that. Fuck. Come on now. There we go. Whew. So, doing fights increases your bonus experience. Which means you get more experience for the quest, the more enemies you kill. More fights you win. Right now I'm just trying to get stuff. I'll probably come back to that goblin group later. Continue exploring. While wandering through the caves, the party suddenly start to hear the sound of clashing of metals in the distance. They immediately realize that were the sounds of battle unfolding somewhere in the distance. Party decided to follow the sound. Whatever it was that was happening, not knowing it could be the far worse decision. The party slowly approached the source of the sound, and the closer they got, the more intense the sounds became. When they finally arrived, they finally saw what was happening. A group of lizard men were fighting with each other with what seemed to be practice poles. Seems like the party just stumbled into what seemed to be a training place for a group of lizard men living here. Unfortunately, the party was immediately spotted by the lizard men, who didn't waste any time to replace the practice poles with real weapons. I figured that was going to happen. Of course. It's okay. It's okay. I can go ahead and heal, because Victor's actually a little bit hurt. He got hit again! Dude! How unlucky must you be? Okay. When adventurer's HP reaches 0, they are not always automatically die. Depending on their bravery stat, they might all be able to survive the killing blow, instantly healing themselves. But with each killing blow, the likelihood of surviving another one gets lower. When adventurer's BP gets 0, they gain a shaken status. The status will lower the battle prowess and reduce the max BP that the adventurer can have. Additionally, the shaken adventurer will not survive a death blow. I did not know that. So being shaken is really bad. Got it. Yeah, someone could heal him. Hopefully that incident never happens again. mean, as long as I don't let it. Don't target the archer. You're targeting the archer. Stop oh my god, dude. Oh, fucking hell. Stop going after the goddamn archer. You should be safe in from any and all harm now. Unless you go around, but they wouldn't waste that many turns just to go around, right? Oh my god. These guys are brutal. I had to try and run away. Okay. Nope. Nope. We completed our quest, so just get out of here. Whoa, what? Hey, Guildmaster. Congratulations on your first successful quest. That was the least of all outcomes. Would have been too much for even yourself if the first quest was... we accepted and a failure. I hope that I don't have to hold protocol with you every quest we do. Alright guys, let's try and get along. On another note, we came because we wanted to show you the last 2 places in the guild. As you already know, most of our resources are collected by our adventurers and their quests. We use these resources to make our own weapons, make our own equipment and potions. Unfortunately, our former alchemist has left us, so for now we have lost the ability to make potions. But luckily our blacksmith is still with us. Let's give him a visit and we'll see if we have enough resources to make use of. Barrett, are you here? I want to introduce you to somebody. I'm here. Yikes! Easy, big guy! Didn't I tell you to not sneak up on people like that? I wasn't. I stood here when you came in. Hello, Barrett. Hello, Fiola. Barrett, this is the new guildmaster. How about you introduce yourself? Name is Barrett. I'm the blacksmith. Nice to meet you. I'm Kellen. Barrett isn't much of a talker, so you have to excuse him when he just goes silent. But he's an excellent blacksmith who has been providing our adventurers with equipment for years now. Whenever we have enough materials, consider letting Barrett craft new equipment for our adventurers. It's the most effective way of boosting an adventurer's combat capabilities. Do you have anything to add, Barrett? No. You're the salt of the earth, Barrett. we can create a fine great sword. Totally not for me, you know? Totally not for me. The last place I want to visit is maybe the most important one in the entire Adventurer Guild. I'm not saying that because it's my workplace. Jeez, would it hurt you to be trying to be more sociable? 1 second, I want to see what Salty's growth rates are like. Oh Jesus Christ, what have I created? So 120% in strength, 120% in dex, despite the downgrade, 50% in intelligence, 125% in endurance, 50 and 50. Insane, and yet you didn't gain 2 points on any of those. I'll just leave it there. Come on, I know you can gain strength, Victor. There you go. Pretty good growth rates. God damn. He's never. I can't see him gaining any endurance anytime soon, no? I think that's everyone. This here is my domain. This is a training ground where we veterans teach the adventurers all our skills and knowledge. Are you the only teacher here? No, of course not. Adventurer parties need to have many different roles. I might be good with a sword, but I'm lousy with other weapons. For that, we have other instructors. We used to have dozens of instructors with different skill sets to teach, but unfortunately, most have left the guild since its decline. Hope that we might gather new instructors again after our reputation improves. But those who stayed with us are exceptionally talented people. Currently, they don't seem to be here, but you should talk to them when you see them. They're good people. I do not doubt it. Fran always had an eye for good people. Well, there's one exception. Talking about yourself? Seriously, guys, didn't you say you haven't seen each other for 10 years? How could anyone still hold so much hostility after that long of a time? It's, easy if it's her. At least I'll know who's responsible if either of you end up dead. This is where you get to be able to train units and make them learn new skills. So, increases block by 10. Cover. Protected for 2 turns. Or we can have them more. We can give them more movement. I think I'd rather you have this. More block is nice. Crit? Do I want crit? I prefer you to learn dodge first. Now, I'm not sure about you. I guess the Art of War could be nice for the taunt. High ground. For every tile than your target, higher than your target, increase your damage by 10%. One more thing, Guildmaster. We do not need to accept quests every day. Adventurers have their own limits and need to rest from time to time, both mentally and physically. Push beyond that, and they might leave the guild one way or another. Guess one way is dying. Consider just letting this day end, so that our adventurers can recover a bit. The adventurers will thank you, Guildmaster. So, where has the swamp hag disappeared to? If you're referring to Fiona, then she already left. She's actually the one who told me to give you that advice in her stead. She said that she hit her mental limit with you today. Would it bother you to deliver my remarks so that she doesn't get the last word? It would bother me greatly. Guildmaster. Very much so. Apparently another group of travelers have encountered her. So after 2 weeks, it's still happening. Guess I have no choice but to tell Kelm about it. Tell me about what? Just when I mentioned you, it's like speaking to the devil. But now that I have you, you should know that there have been a few incidents close to the guild. What kind of incidents? Lately, some of the travelers who visited the tavern have been talking about seeing a strange girl in the nearby forest. They sometimes first hear a maniacal laughter, and when they try to investigate, they find a girl with blue hair. At that moment, all of them said they would feel a sudden chill down their spine and start to feel dizzy. Some of the travelers try to approach her, but whenever someone gets too close to her, they suddenly pass out. And it sounds like a ghost story. Oh god, please don't let it be a ghost of a little girl. That would be too depressing. Well, whatever it is, until now all travelers have regained their consciousness on the road and were unharmed, so it might be harmless. Still, it might be a good idea to send some adventurers to investigate it as an assignment. If you don't have any adventurers available, hire more in the tavern. It does sound like a good idea. Despite it coming from you. We'll bring Sasha and Ava. And I think I'm gonna be done for now. Personally, I think I'm gonna be done. Ooh. So let me find someone to raid real quick. So let me send you somewhere. Send you guys. Let's see who's streaming our adventure guild. Last I checked, someone was streaming it, but I'm not sure now. Yeah, they're not streaming now. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let me go raid Zai. Like case by Bowie? What? Can you buy? Anyways, I'm gonna go. See ya.